In this video I want to speak about trying to start playing Battlefield 5 in 2020. In my opinion, it is not the easiest thing to do right now, so after playing around 400 hours, I have prepared some tips for you, the beginners. First of all, don't be scared. By this phrase I mean do not be scared to take some fights. To learn how to play and shoot, you need to rush and encounter enemy players very often. And also, don't camp. It is a very bad tactic, especially in the beginning of your path in Battlefield 5. Go for objectives and look for fights as frequent as possible. Unfortunately, you will die a lot, but don't rage and try again. After a few hours, you will be kicking enemy asses, I promise you. My second advice is to play as a medic. This is pretty simple advice but very helpful in first hours of playing Battlefield 5. This class can heal very fast after some trades with enemy troops. Also has amazing weapons for close quarters which will help you with killing some enemies. Medic also has pretty good grenades and gadgets. I'm speaking about smokes. They are really OP. You can cover your flanks with them or give your opportunity to rush some locations. And also don't forget that you can use them for hiding your injured friends so you can easily revive them. Before doing it, just check the corners, because there still can be hidden enemy with MNG or our favorite Type 2A. Another rule is to play the objective. I think this is the most important rule to remember. Always play the objective no matter what. If you do it, you will encounter more enemies, which means more kills for you. Also, it gives you a lot of points and gets you closer to winning the game. Remember that you don't need to stand on the flank and wait for enemies to come. I recommend to look for opportunities to flank your enemies, which will give you some extra kills and also make flag capturing much easier and fun. Also, look around to build some fortifications, which will cover your flanks and help your allies to hold the objective. Remember, when you are holding the objective, resupply and maybe heal some friends. My fourth advice is to use minimap as often as possible. To be honest, not much to say here, just look for some red dots on minimap and try to destroy them. Also, you can see when you are spotted, so when on screen pops out a yellow phrase "you are spotted," look to the sky and try to destroy enemy flares. It will help you and your allies a lot. This is really important when you are attacking and defending the objective. With no flares, enemies can't tell where you are, so you can make some surprises for them. Don't waste your grenades and gadgets. I'm speaking here about throwing grenade as fast as possible. It is just stupid. Just hold them as long as possible and use them to destroy enemies' camp spots. In my opinion, the best grenades are the smoke grenades and also molotovs because it helps you to cover more positions, so it's harder to flank you. Don't forget about amazing gadgets. Use them smart in gun locations. For example, when you set a lot of enemy smokes and pretty close locations, use dynamite to kill some guys. Most of the explosives are exclusive for assault class. When you are playing it, try to destroy buildings where enemy are of course, or even try to take care of tanks. Use new spotting system. This system is OP because there is very low amount of items that give you that. You can't spam Q like in Battlefield 3, 4 or 1, so you need to use flares and spotting scopes. They are reserved for recon class, but there are still other ways to show where enemies are. You still can click Q to show the location for your teammates in your squad. It's only for 4 people, but still is better than nothing. It is also a way to spot players as a support class. You need to suppress enemy position, and after this, everybody on the server see red dots on minimap. To be honest, this spotting system is not the best one, but still we need to use what we have. My final advice is to use vehicles. They can transport you very fast to some distant locations, and because of that you can encounter more enemies much faster. When you have opportunity to use tank or plane, just do it. Practice is really important. Maybe you will evolve to amazing driver or pilot, who knows? We are close to the ending of this video, so I have smaller advices to remember. Don't forget about your secondary weapons and use them when you are out of ammo in the primary weapon. A very interesting thing is that you can one-shot your enemies with your melee weapon when you are behind them. This is really useful because they can't be revived by medics. Play smart, wear headphones and listen carefully, which will help you to locate enemies. Aim for headshots, don't panic and have fun. Unfortunately, this game has a lot of issues. I still love the battlefield and chaos in the objective areas. See you on the battlefield.